I think the deciding moment was after moving from Argentina to Portugal and living by the ocean. The first time I put on my goggles and went exploring, it was just, it changed my life. And immediately I thought, well, I want to work in the ocean. One of the first memories of sardine being such a strong part of the Portuguese culture happened when sardines are just being grilled on the street and they're being delivered by trucks, and they're giving all throughout all these rows of grills that are all over the street, and it's just something that it was just abundant for everyone. Sardine is a very accessible fish, or it was, until we start to experience some signs of depletion.
We do what we call acoustic surveys, so we have transect surveys, and we get an image of the reflection of schools in the ocean. So if you start to form an image, an acoustic image of those schools underneath the vessel, and we can transform the acoustic energy, those echoes that we see in the echograms, we can transform it into biomass values. So these stock assessments are used to create a quota that is provided on an annual basis.
We concluded that sardine had entered a period of low productivity. And when that happened in the past, well, what came after was the collapse. And to this day, it hasn't recovered. What we know is that in the past, when it collapsed in the 1930s and 40s, it took about 30 years for the sardine stock to recover.
This sardine, anchovy, mackerel, etc., they're the basis of the food chain.
Monitoring is essential because it's going to give us the early warning that changes are happening and that the stock is eventually improving. And also, once the stock goes above a certain limit and starts to be fished again, we'll need that retrospective information to understand how replenished itself and how much you can exploit out of it. So that's the best thing we could do right now, keep monitoring the stocks.